Imagine waking up in your own home to find your life turned upside down. Your husband is murdered before your eyes, and you're taken captive by a stranger. What would you do? How far would you go to survive? Today, we unravel the terrifying story of Debra Puglisi, a woman who escaped her captor after days of unimaginable torment. This isn't just a story of crime, it's one of resilience, bravery, and survival. Welcome to Twisted Truths. Debra Puglisi lived a quiet, happy life in Newark, Delaware, with her husband Nino. They were high school sweethearts, enjoying the golden years of their marriage. On April 20th, 1998, Debra was tending to her garden when the unimaginable happened. Stephen Pennell, a man with a dark history of violence, broke into their home. Armed and dangerous, he shot Nino in cold blood. But this was only the beginning. Pennell forced Debra into his car and drove her to his home, a place where she would endure a living nightmare for the next 5 days. As Debra endured the horrors of captivity, a desperate search was underway. When neighbors discovered the bloodied scene, they immediately alerted authorities. Police found Nino's lifeless body, but Debra was gone without a trace. The investigation revealed Stephen Pennell had been stalking Debra for weeks, watching her every move. He was no stranger to law enforcement. His violent tendencies had been documented, but nothing could prepare them for what they were about to uncover. Inside Pennell's home, Debra was drugged, tied up, and repeatedly assaulted. But through her terror, she remained determined to escape. Debra began observing her captor, noticing his patterns, his weaknesses, and, most importantly, when he let his guard down. On the 5th day of her captivity, Pennell made a mistake. He left Debra untied, confident she was too broken to resist. But Debra wasn't broken. She was waiting for her moment. When Pennell fell asleep, Debra seized her chance. Quietly, she slipped out of the house and ran to the nearest road. Barefoot, bruised, and terrified, she flagged down a passing motorist, who immediately called 911. Pennell was arrested shortly after, and Debra's story of survival shocked the world. It wasn't just her bravery that captivated the public, it was her determination to turn her trauma into a message of hope. Debra later wrote a memoir, Shattered, reclaiming a life torn apart by violence to inspire other survivors. Debra Puglisi's story is a testament to the strength of the human spirit. In the face of unimaginable terror, she chose survival. But her story also raises important questions. How do we protect those who are targeted by violence? And how do we support survivors as they rebuild their lives? If Debra's story inspires you, let us know in the comments. What would you have done in her place? And if you want to hear more true crime stories of resilience and justice, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for Twisted Truths. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.